Did you know that I not only just got married, but I also just bought a house? And I'm actually at the site of the house being built. And so to the left is actually a model home, and to the right are actually the houses being built. And the reason why I wanted to come out here right now and walk you and introduce you to my house, that's my cheap RAV4, which I absolutely love, is because I wanted to talk about sacrifice for dreams when you're an entrepreneur. And I was talking to my sister the other day. She was reminding me that the reason why I can have this house, which has been the fulfillment of one of my dreams, is because of certain sacrifices that I made. And she said, you should share that with people. And I thought, you know what, she's actually right. Because I often see on social media a lot of people talking about like all the expensive things that they were able to buy or all their success, but you rarely hear people talk about their suffering that it took for you to get to that spot. And so for example, I'm currently living in Texas. Now I consider myself a California girl, and I would always, you know, I feel very from California. I was born in Los Angeles. I love San Diego. I hope to one day own a house there, but I cannot currently I can't afford currently a $2 million house in Point Loma. So for now, what I did maybe 4 years ago now is move to Dallas, Texas, specifically so I could afford to buy a home. And that was one of my first priorities, was to be able to save more money and feel like I was living a richer lifestyle. And so what's crazy and really cool is that it worked. I was able to save a lot of money. I also chose to live in kind of crappy apartments that were within my budget and allowed me to save money. And I also traded my more expensive car for that RAV4 because there is just nothing sexier than saving money. And, you know, my car payment of like, you know, 400, I think it's like 369, is so incredible and wonderful because it allows me to save money. So this right here is the model home, meaning it's an example of the type of styles of homes that you can actually buy in this area. And I'm walking myself over to the actual lot where they're building the house that we just purchased. And so what I'm saying is that I always wanted to have a home, and I wanted to have a nice home. And being almost 40, I'm 38 years old, it's so impossible in California to be able to afford those things. And so I had to make a choice. Either stay in California where I love the weather and I love the beach, or I could move and allow myself to save money, sacrifice for a little bit, and be able to actually afford the mortgage on a really nice 4-bedroom home. So that's the house right there. Can you see it? Now it's being built, it's currently under construction, but the significant part about it is that I can actually afford something that I think is beautiful because I chose to move here. Can you see it? Isn't that pretty? We've got a garbage truck passing by, so it's a little bit loud in 1 second. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can't see all the beauty, but I'm going to continually post more and more pictures of it. But I just wanted to share that piece with you because I'm not driving a sexy, cute car. A lot of people think RAV4 is like an inexpensive vehicle, and I definitely had a nicer one before, but I exchanged it so that I could actually have a bigger dream, which is to be able to afford and own a house. And that I'm saying to you to encourage anybody who is feeling kind of lame because you have to make some sacrifices. Like maybe you aren't in an office and you're choosing to save money by working from home. Or maybe you would like to have some more employees, be able to delegate and outsource and have a virtual assistant. What I learned the very hard way in the beginning of my business was that having too many employees and too many expenses actually inhibits your growth. So choosing to actually make sacrifices and compromises, saving money, and having a longer term goal of I'm gonna make sure that I'm profitable before I maybe hire this next employee can actually result in you more quickly achieving dreams of yours. So I'm pumped because I just got married, I just bought a house, and all of that was possible, as a small business owner because I chose to save money and make uncomfortable choices. Now, I'm not going to say those were really, really painful choices. I'm going to admit, I really love my RAV4 now that I owned it. It's such a nice, affordable thing, and it's just so comfortable. And I wasn't like, it wasn't an excruciating experience saving money for this house. I did it in a smart way by moving to Texas where it's cheaper. So it was actually an enjoyable experience. I have been really enjoying being here in Texas, but the bigger point is just the sacrifice that you might have to make in order to make your other dreams come to life. So if anyone else wants to come visit, I'm here in Dallas, owning a home and allowing my business to grow. What are you gonna do in your life to help your business grow? What kind of sacrifices do you think you need to make right now in order to make all those dreams possible? I'm cheering you on, and this is my little moment of clarity. I'll talk to you later. Bye.